what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of the honey hot sauce on this. It's just so good. I mean, it just makes everything better. Oh wow. What's up everyone, I hope you're all doing amazing. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere. I'm back in my hometown of Miami, and today I'm taking you to what I consider to be the best Southern food restaurant on South Beach. It's called Yardbird Southern Table and Bar, and here they serve gourmet Southern food. We're gonna try some chicken and watermelon and waffles, some smoked brisket biscuits, lobster mac and cheese, shrimp and grits. They have a huge bourbon selection. They also have beers, and I love this place. I've been here multiple times. I've been here for business meetings, and I've been here also on the weekend for brunch with my family. Now let's head to Yardbird Southern Table and Bar and eat some delicious gourmet Southern food. Follow me.
Hi, I'm Richard Lanzer, Executive Chef here at Yardbird in Miami Beach. Today we're here going over some of our signature items here at the restaurant. We're a Southern cuisine and bourbon bar. Very popular, very busy place here on the beach. Come on in, see what's going on, and let's see what's happening today. Chicken watermelon waffles, one of our signature dishes, is a 27-hour brine fried chicken served with a cheddar waffle, which is sweet and savory, with our spiced watermelon, our best-selling dish here at Yardbird. Our Lobster Mac and Cheese, one of our daily features, one of our best popular dishes, 1 pound Maine lobster over our classic macaroni and cheese, has 5 blends of cheese in it. We have over 100 bourbons to talk about. We'd be here all day if we went through every one of them, but very popular. We make some killer cocktails, craft drinks here that Yardbird's known for.
So we start off with wild turkey bourbon, and then we add a little bit of simple syrup, followed by Angostura bitters and Angostura orange bitters, and then we're going to stir that up with some ice, strain it over a big rock, and do a little orange peel at the end.
You know, it's funny because it's not like too strong, but I love the taste, like how it's like super citrusy. We're gonna start with the old fashioned. Nice, very citrusy. And he was telling me also they have like a breakfast old fashioned, which is bacon infused bourbon.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. All right, so we're here at Yardbird. This place is amazing. As you can see, the interior is stunning. We're about to try so many delicious dishes. I just went to the kitchen. I saw them making some chicken and watermelon and waffles. We saw them making some lobster mac. The presentation with that lobster mac looks out of this world. I can't wait. Shrimp and grits, and right here we have our chicken and watermelon and waffles. Okay, so this thing is like, it's scorching right now, as you can see. Got the watermelon, got the fried chicken. This fried chicken looks so unreal. The seasoning just looks incredible. And then the waffles, they put some seasoning into the waffle batter, so it's different. Oh, I can't wait. And they also have some bourbon maple syrup, wow, and some honey hot sauce. Oh my God, I can't wait. Ooh. Break it apart. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with pouring some of this maple syrup on top. Ready? On top of the chicken, waffles, a little bit on the watermelon. Why not? Oh wow. Woo, it's so hot. From what they told me, the best thing to do is put all three together, combine them. Nice and sweet and salty. And you get the super refreshing watermelon. This is so good. This is a really cool play on chicken and waffles. I've never seen chicken and waffles with watermelon before. Drizzle this in syrup. Gotta put syrup on everything, really. And I'm gonna put some of the hot sauce. Does the hot sauce give it a spicy kick? But it's still sweet. Wow, super refreshing. It's like mixing super, super hot chicken with a sweet waffle and then a super refreshing watermelon. You just gotta dip it all over this syrup. And the batter the chicken has is super crunchy. Oh, the hot sauce. Look at this chicken. It's just like on fire. This combination right here is unreal. So here we have the smoked brisket biscuits. If you guys know me, you know I love brisket. That's my favorite thing about barbecue is the brisket. It's just so tender and sweet and just like falls off and falls apart in your mouth. It's just so freaking ridiculous. Brisket biscuit. It's a first for me. Oh yeah. Amazing combination having it in a sandwich. Look at this, guys. Just so freaking good. So juicy. The biscuit just crumbles apart in your mouth. I love the sauce they have with the brisket. It's a very juicy, tender, sweet flavor. Oh, the combo is just unreal. I mean, I've never had before like this. And you get a lot of the brisket falling, so you have to pick it up, right? Oh, right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of the honey hot sauce on this. It's just so good. I mean, it just makes everything better. Oh wow. If you're into biscuits and you're into barbecue, this is the perfect dish for you. So what do we have next? What? This is the Lobster Mac. Lobster Mac and Cheese. They put the full lobster on top. It's a 5-cheese blend with the mac. Oh my god, this looks ridiculous. Best presentation I've ever seen on Lobster Mac and Cheese in my life. Just like, I can just dive into this guy. Wow, how do I get in here? How do you break this? Okay. My god, the butter. The flavors here. Alright, right there. We're actually in lobster season right now. People are lobstering. It's August. Here, grab some of the mac and cheese with the lobster chunk. What? The mac and cheese is so creamy with the buttery lobster. Holy smokes. And what's in here? Oh, what's in here? So you got some mac and cheese inside the lobster head. All the juice from the lobster just fell into there. Here we have the tail. Just gotta slowly get it out. Right there. Boom. And here we have a claw. Oh, it's already cracked? Oh yeah, right there. Oh, this lobster was cooked to perfection. Oh my god. Is there another claw in here? There is. Well, this is like an arm here. Still got all the meat. Lots of meat in here. I'm just gonna let this meat drop into my mac and cheese. It's better to combine it. Give it the true flavor of what this dish is about. So they give you the lobster tail cut in half, but it's great to mix it in with the mac and cheese. So lobster tail, mac and cheese. You can really taste the 5 cheeses. Oh, this mac and cheese is out of this world. Dude, what a great combination. It's like spectacular. Oh.
This is our shrimp and grits.
You know, I grew up with mac and cheese. And I also grew up eating lobster because I used to go to the Bahamas all the time, like best friend growing up. And just this combination is so like, wow. It's probably my favorite dish so far. Okay, so here we have one of my favorite dishes of all time. I've said this in every single video I ever made about Southern food because I always have shrimp and grits because it's just like, it's just a stellar dish to me. It's just like one of the most standout ones. It's grits, one of my favorite things ever from the South, and then mixed with shrimp. So I'm just gonna dive in, ready? And here what they did it differently is they added some bacon and some caramelized onion. You got some tomatoes here. What else you have? And you have a different type of grits. It's like a more thicker grits. Gotta get some of this mixed together. Still really hot. I think I need to blow a little bit. Oh wow. Adding the bacon was a good call because it gave it this like this fatty sweet flavor. If you see my video on Swine, that's their sister restaurant down in Coral Gables. They make it similar, but not the same. This one has a nice creamy sauce on the side. Oh yeah, I love this dish. And a really cool thing about this place is that they don't make small portions. Remember, it's gourmet, but they're really big portions. I just had my 4th dish, and I've only eaten half of every dish because they're really big. These grits. I think they have some cheddar cheese in here, I'm sure. You know, I'm just gonna try the grits with the sauce alone. I could eat grits every single day for the rest of my life. They're that good. All right, so here we have some crazy decadent desserts. The first one we're starting with is the deep fried Oreos. It's Oreos in donut batter with Rice Krispies. They deep fry it, and then in the center here they have ice cream. This is a cookies and cream ice cream. And obviously a little Yardbird here. Look at that. So flaky. Oh, look at this. See the Oreo right there? So you have to get some of the ice cream. Mix it together. Oh my god. Tastes almost like an elephant ear. Super crunchy. I love the batter. The deep fried Oreo is super hot and the ice cream super cold. I highly recommend trying this. This is like the ultimate decadent dessert. Wow. Great marriage. But you have to see, the thing is, the key here is to mix it with the ice cream. Yardbird, what are you doing to me? So here we have the peach cobbler. This is, what is this?
Cinnamon twist.
This is cinnamon twist.
Yeah.
We have vanilla ice cream. We have an almond praline, marzipan on top of the peach cobbler. We have sugar, and then inside we have peaches, brown sugar, water.
Spices are cinnamon and nutmeg.
Cinnamon and nutmeg. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Ooh, it's so hot. Wow. So we gotta mix it though. Gotta mix this with a little bit of the ice cream. I'm good. This is so delicious. Oh, it's still like boiling, you can see. But you can try that cinnamon twist. You have to always mix a peach cobbler with ice cream. I mean, what I would do is I'd just throw it in on top, but here it's a little different, so. I'm really into peaches. I can eat them all day. Oh wow, it's still boiling as you can see. Ooh, look at all those peaches. Gotta put the ice cream. Peach cobbler is very traditional in the South. And you got overdose in dessert. And this cinnamon twist. Look at this thing. This is for 2, by the way, and I ate half. So I'm not gonna do that. I ate half of everything else. Nuts. Here we have the last plate of the day. It's a fried beignet with Nutella in the middle. Oh my god, look at that. Nutella in the middle here. Fried beignet with Nutella. Alright, so this is gonna be just like a quick one, guys. My mother's Italian, born in Venezuela, and we grew up with Nutella. So my daughter actually eats this a lot. We put it on the pancakes, so she like turns them into like little cigars, you know? She just like rolls them up with some Nutella in the middle. Alright, so here we go. The dough. This is like almost the same flavor as that Nutella Beignet I was talking about. The dough all around the Nutella in the middle. My god. Wow, we just had an incredible gourmet southern feast here at Yardbird Southern Table and Bar. Every plate was ridiculous. I mean, I'll give you my top, that's hard. I think the Lobster Mac and Cheese was probably my favorite dish of the day, but also that chicken and watermelon and waffles, that was stellar, just so good with the syrup and the hot honey. Can't tell you how amazing that dish is. And then for dessert, I mean, every single dessert was amazing. Deep fried Oreos, peach cobbler, and then Nutella Beignet. The Nutella Beignet is probably the ultimate for me just because it took me back to my childhood. This is the best Southern food restaurant on South Beach. You have to come here, 16th and Lenox, next to Alton Road, next to Lincoln Road. You're in the smack center of the hustle and bustle of South Beach. This is where everybody's coming when they come to Miami. South Beach is the place. I mean, can't go wrong coming here. I would say come here. You know, they open at 11 a.m. and this place was packed at that time. I mean, there was already like 15 tables taken. So definitely gotta come here and cheers. If you love this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you love Southern food, please comment what you thought was the best dish, what you would eat when you come here, and what you eat in the South. And subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next travel adventure. Peace.